Hi all and welcome back to Next Stitch Designs with me Sylvia. In today's video I'm going to show you how to crochet this very easy infinity scarf. So for today's infinity scarf, I will be using this beautiful and very soft alpaca twist yarn bee yarn, and I bought it off eBay, and it has got 175 yards, and the color is pecan. And as you can see, there is more information on this label. So it's 5.5 millimeters for knitting needles, 6.5 millimeters for crochet hook. But I decided to crochet this infinity scarf with 5.5 millimeters hook. So it also has got 160 meters or 175 yards. And this yarn is category 4 Aran yarn, but you can use chunky if you like, or even thicker yarn. It's totally up to you, and also the recommended hook size. So as I said, 5.5 millimeters hook for this yarn, and it is Aran weight yarn. You will need a pair of scissors, a yarn needle, a tape measure, and also these clips. If you don't have them, you can also use the bags. So first we are going to start with the slip knot. Hold your yarn and like so, wrap it around your two fingers and create a cross. Go under this first one, on top of the second one, pull it down and twist your hook and release. And this is your slip knot. Make sure you have this long yarn end here so you can hide it later on. Next, we are going to chain 25 for the width of our infinity scarf, but you can go ahead and chain as many as you like for your infinity scarf. Maybe you want it wider than me, maybe not, so it's totally up to you, but for this video I will chain 25. So I chained 25 for my width of my infinity scarf. You go ahead and chain more if you like. It's totally up to you. Depends how wide you want your infinity scarf to be. So for me, my chain of 25 is about, let me see in measurements, it's about 7.5 inches. So once you have your chain prepared, we are going to work into the second chain from the hook. So this one here, and we are going to work half double crochet. To do so, you are going to yarn over like so, insert, yarn over, bring it up. You have 3 loops on your hook, yarn over and pull through all 3 loops like so, and this is your very first half double crochet. Now you can grab a stitch marker and place it into that very first stitch so you know where is your first half double crochet. Now you will work half double crochet in every stitch across. So find the next and work your half double crochet again into the next one, into the next one, and so on all the way across. Once you get to the end of this row 1, I show you what to do next. And I'm finishing here the row 1, and I have only 3 stitches left, So I will work my last 3 half double crochet, one here, and one into this very last one, like so. Now we are going to chain 2, 1 and 2, and turn our work, and we are ready to start row 2. Now for this row 2, and from now on we will not count this chain of 2 as our half double crochet. And also for this row 2, and from now on for the rest of your infinity scarf we will repeat this row 2. So for this row 2 you will be working half double crochet but into the back loop. So we have front loops and back loops, and we will work half double crochet only into these back loops, like so. So we have all these back loops here. So don't count this one. So you will start right into this one here. So yarn over, insert, back loop only, and work your normal half double crochet, like so. So work half double crochet in every stitch across, but remember back loop only from now on. So you will repeat this row 2 for the rest of your infinity scarf. Now if you want, you can also place a stitch marker into this very first stitch right here. So place your stitch marker here, and remember we are not counting this chain of 2 as a first half double crochet. So now you will continue placing half double crochet into every stitch across. And we started with chain of 25, but we will always have 24 half double crochet from now on. And I am finishing this row 2, and I have 1, 2, 3, 4 stitches left. So 21, 22, 23, and the last one, 24th. Where is my stitch marker? Don't forget, half double crochet, back loop only, like so. Now we are going to chain 2, 1 and 2, and turn our work like so, and we are ready to work on row 3. Remember, we are not counting this chain of 2. We will work into this stitch right here, half double crochet, back loop only in every stitch, like so. So this is my first one, into the next one, into the next one, oopsie daisy, and so on all the way across. And again, if you want, you can place your stitch marker into this very first stitch. So continue like so, and remember, as I started with the chain of 25, I only have 24 stitches. So we will work on your row 3 like you did on your row 2, and you will always repeat it like so, half double crochet, back loop only. So I am finishing here my row 3, and I have last few stitches here. So where is my stitch marker? We already know that's my last stitch. So work your half double crochet, back loop only there, like so. You will chain 2 and turn your work like this, and now you will work like so on the length for your infinity scarf for as long as you want. Maybe you want it longer than me, it's totally up to you. So I am finishing my last row right here, and I have 2 stitches left. Remember, back loop only, half double crochet. So this was my last one. Now I am going to chain 1, and I am going to fasten off and leave about 1 meter long yarn, and so we can sew the seam. So cut the yarn off like so and fasten off. Simply just pull it like so and make it nice and tight. So now I'm going to give you the measurements. So you should have 7.5 inches here, or in centimeters I have about 19 centimeters for the width, but as I said, you can go as wide as you like. Now for the length, I am going to measure the length now, and I have about, let me see, do not stretch it, just to measure, and I have about 45 inches long scarf. So once we have fastened off, we have this long yarn end, and we are going to thread our yarn needle so we can sew the seam. So I have my yarn needle prepared and I am ready to sew. Now fold your scarf in half like this, and it doesn't matter which side because the both sides are exactly the same. Now make sure you use the clips so when you sew, the scarf will not move. If you don't have them, you can also use the pegs, but I really like to use these little clips that are very handy for crochet projects. So place one here, and maybe 2 in the middle like this. And to sew, of course, you can sew the way you like or prefer, but I am going to show you my favorite way. So find the opposite corner like this. And what I like to do, I like to do 2 to 3 stitches in one place like this at the start, and 2-3 stitches at the end to make it much stronger. So when you're putting your scarf on and off, these edges will be really nice and strong when you stretch your scarf. So I will do 2 or 3 stitches here at the start like this. 1 and 1 more. Don't get tangled like me. Just make sure it's nice and strong. As you can see, it's lining up as well. And now I like to place my finger just between these 2 layers, so it's much easier to sew. Now go from the inside like so. Then on the opposite side, go from the inside again. And again from the inside. And again from the inside. Like this. And you will sew all the way up. Like so. Take the clips out so they are not in the way as you're moving all the way up. So like this, or the way you like or prefer. And I am finished finishing here, just make sure your corners are lining up right here as well. And as I said, I will do 2-3 stitches as well right here, so the edges are nice and strong when you put your scarf on and off, like so. And fasten off here like this. And also, before you cut your yarn, you can just hide this and inside the seam like this, so you don't need to do it later on. So just make sure you hide your end properly, so when you wash your scarf it won't come undone. And of course, make sure you will hide your other end as well. And the best way is to hide it inside the seam. And this is our beautiful infinity scarf completed. And you can make it even longer or wider. It's totally up to you. So you will put it over your head, then you will twist and you will pull it over your head again, like so. And this is it. This is our beautiful infinity scarf. As I said, you can make it in any yarn you like or prefer, also as wide as you like and also as long as you like. It's totally up to you. So if you enjoyed this tutorial, please don't forget to like it, share it, and of course don't forget to subscribe to my channel Unique Stitch Designs for more ideas from me, Sylvia. And please don't forget to find me on social medias. I am on Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest and TikTok. Thank you very much for watching.